welcome back to CJ's Kitchen. Today I have a product review for you. I have the Chef'n Poptop Popcorn Popper. So I found this item a few months ago. My niece, I think I mentioned this in the last gadget video, that my niece had posted a video on Facebook in early December of various products that turned out to be a link to Amazon. And I had talked to her, and she was interested in having some product reviews done. She primarily wanted things for fruits and vegetables, but when I went and browsed, this popcorn popper caught my eye and I wanted to give it a try. So recently I went ahead and ordered it, and I tried to actually shoot this video earlier this week and had some technical issues, so I'm having to reshoot everything. So I have already technically tried it out. It's not so much first impressions anymore, but thought it would still be fun to share. So my thinking behind getting this is that we do have an air popper and I really like it, but it's very noisy. So I find myself not having popcorn as often as I would like because I don't want to deal with the noise. So I end up having other things, and I don't get to have popcorn as much as I like, and it's my absolute favorite snack. I've always been a big fan of popcorn. So let's get right into it. I'm just gonna open the box, and of course, like I said, I've already had this open, but I really wanted you to get the full first impression. So inside is this recipe card, and it has two recipes, one for rosemary lemon popcorn and one for cinnamon sugar. Unfortunately, I don't have everything I need on hand to make those, so I'm not going to be trying that out today. But if you're interested, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely test the recipes for you and let you know how they turn out. So inside, this is a popper, and it's this silicone container. It has, you can just see at the bottom that it has a little indentation for the kernels to go in. And then what it does is it folds up on itself. You push on these little tabs and it folds up like so until it looks like this. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so you just open this up, and inside you put 5 tablespoons of popcorn kernels. That's actually a 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon. So I'm using my 1/4 cup measuring cup and my tablespoon. And it says fill to the line. It's actually a little fuller than the line, but these are also pretty big popcorn kernels. So now we're gonna fold it up on itself. All right, there we go. And into the microwave it goes. So I'm gonna microwave this. It takes about 3 minutes in my microwave. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are with our popped popcorn. I forgot to mention that it does have these tabs right here. There's one on each side, and they're supposed to be used for holding on to the popper to remove it because it does get hot. But I found that it's way too hot even with the tabs, although they're not too bad today. So on my way home last night, I did pick up different popcorn kernels. The ones I was using earlier in the week when I had my technical difficulties with the video didn't pop up quite as fully as this did, and I just want you to see. I think you can tell how full that is. Look at that, it's full, like right to the brim. So, and it's supposed to pop 10 cups of popcorn. So I did find that it wasn't a full 10 cups, it was closer to 7 or 8. But I picked up this popcorn that I saw at my local grocery store on the way home last night, and it said that it was, it's a specific yellow variety with superior popping qualities to produce large fluffy kernels, and they are a little bit bigger kernels than what I was seeing in the in the other popcorn that I had. So they both popped up really nice though. It's just the other ones have much smaller kernels, and so we'll see. Anyway, so let's get this into my popcorn bowl and get some butter and salt on it. So it did pop up a fairly nice sized bowl of popcorn. I would say it's pretty equivalent to what a typical microwave prepackaged popcorn is. And it's about the right amount for one person for a snack. I would say I do prefer a little more at a time, but that said, I think in my air popper I usually make about 3 batches, and with that we get a lot of unpopped kernels, but it takes about that to get the amount that we like to have. And this popped up so well that it's about the same amount as I would get for a batch out of my other popper. So anyway, I'm gonna get some butter on here. I just have a couple tablespoons of butter that I melted in advance, and some salt. Give it a toss and layer in a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to need all that butter, so put a little bit more salt, and let's give it a taste. Crunchy, fluffy, still not as big a kernels as I'd like to see. I typically buy the Orville Redenbacher's Air Pop popcorn, and I find that it pops up into really nice big pieces of popcorn. But I buy it in these big 8-pound containers from my local Costco, and I find that I think the popcorn gets stale much too quickly. And as I said, I've had a lot of unpopped kernels. So giving this a shake, I do hear some loose kernels in the bottom. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it back into the popper and see if we can figure out how much unpopped kernels are left in the bottom. So far it's been a lot better than what I've had with my air popper. We have just that is unpopped down there, which really isn't too bad. I think that's maybe a teaspoon of kernels. That's not bad. I've been getting, you know, the entire bottom of my container covered with kernels. Of course, that's with multiple batches of popcorn, but even so, a single batch would probably have at least twice this much. So overall, what do I think? So the only concern I have about this popper is that it does get so hot. So even though we've already taken the popcorn out of it and it's been out of the microwave for a couple minutes, it's still quite hot down here. The overall design is pretty cool though. I think it's pretty easy to use. I think kids could use it as long as they were supervised and you had somebody there to get it out of the microwave for them. This would be something kids could use really easily. What I love about it is you're not popping the popcorn in oil. You get to make it as dressed down or dressed up as you like, which I like, and I do think that the microwave's a little less noisy than my air popper. So I'm not gonna give up my air popper altogether, but I do love that I have a weeknight alternative. My husband tends to be an early to bed, early to rise guy, and I just don't like disrupting him with the air poppers. So overall, I would give this 4 out of 5 stars. You can find this product on Amazon, and this is not, by the way, a sponsored post. I just do a lot of shopping on Amazon. So check it out if you're interested. I believe this was just under $20, about the same as I paid for my air popper. And you're all set for microwave popcorn. This also would be an excellent gift for college students. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is there a popcorn popper that you like to use in your microwave or some other kind of popper that you enjoy? Let me know again in the comments. And as always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. You can follow me on social medias, and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And until next time, when I see you here in my kitchen, ciao.